But there's one more thing. This is our product strategy that we announced about 2.5 years ago, the 4 quadrants. And it's served us very well. We've filled them all in, and we've even had a chance to go around and update most of them 2 or 3 times each to constantly keep them fresh and aggressive. But today, the first time in 2.5 years, we are expanding our product strategy. And it's not a portable. It is a new desktop machine. What is it? We are combining the power of the Power Mac G4, the awesome power of this machine, with the desktop elegance, the silence, and the miniaturization that we learned from doing the iMacs to make a whole new class of machine. And so, we're starting with the G4 power. We're building in a really fast G4 chip into this new machine. We're building in the ability to have up to 1.5 gigabytes of memory in the machine. We're building in the ability to have up to 40 gigabytes of storage inside the machine. We're adding I/O for everything. A modem, 100 megabit per second Ethernet, USB, and FireWire. You can hook up to almost anything with this machine. And airport wireless networking inside as well. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, looks like a mid-range Power Mac G4 to me. What's so new and special about this? Well, this is where we get into the iMac magic. Because if this is the size of a Power Mac G4, we have miniaturized all that power into something this size. Okay? From this to this. And what we've miniaturized it into is an 8-inch cube. An 8-inch cube. Unbelievable. Another way of looking at this is, if this is the Power Mac G4 and you could break it into 4 equal parts, we have miniaturized all the power into just one of those parts, which is an 8-inch cube. Unbelievable. Now, you can imagine with all this power in such a dense space, we must need a turbofan to cool this thing. But no, our engineers have done some brilliant work, and all this power in an 8-inch cube has cooled without a fan. And so, it runs in virtual silence in an 8-inch cube. And we call this new product the Power Mac G4 Cube, or more affectionately, the G4 Cube. And I would like to show it to you now. Let's bring it out. This is a stunning product, quite possibly the most beautiful product we've ever designed. The computer is in an 8-inch cube, and it's suspended in a stunning crystal clear enclosure. There's also a slot-load DVD drive, but where is it, you ask? Not cool? In case you didn't see it. So everything is in there, very conveniently located to sit right next to you on your desk. Now, our engineers spent an enormous amount of energy figuring out how to get this amazingly powerful G4 technology into this 8-inch cube and to cool it without a fan. But they also spent an enormous amount of time figuring out how to get it out quickly. Because our pro customers like to get at every component in the system within a matter of a few seconds. So here's what we did. You can take your Power Mac G4 and simply turn it over. All right, let's get the video here. I want you to see this. You push down on this handle and it pops up, and you literally lift all of the technology out. You have access. You have access to every single component. And when you're done, you just put it back in, pop down the handle to lock it in. We even have a Kensington lock to make sure you're the only one that opens your G4 Cube. Pop it right back over, and you're in business. Pretty nice. Thank you. So, the G4 Cube, it's amazing. DVD drive on the top, amazing cooling system through a center channel that cools the whole thing with air so that it runs in virtual silence, the G4 Cube. And again, a size comparison with the Power Mac shows how small it really is. And just like the Power Mac allows you to access any component in seconds, so does the G4 Cube allow you to get at every component in just seconds. We're very, very proud of this. But we didn't stop there. We designed a whole system. And so we've worked with Harman Kardon to design a pair of Apple-designed stereo speakers that are gorgeous. And obviously, our new optical mouse and Pro keyboard comes with the system as well. And the system is really beautiful. And for a system like this that's configured with a 450 megahertz G4, 64 meg of memory, 20 gigabytes of storage, slot-load DVD drive, FireWire and iMovie, for this whole system, $17.99. And we have a second model that features a 500 megahertz G4 processor, 128 megabytes of memory, 30 gigs of hard storage, DVD-ROM, FireWire, iMovie, maybe the ultimate iMovie machine. And it's available for $22.99, and this is an Apple Online Store exclusive. So you can just go to the Apple Online Store and order this. All models are available in early August, just a few weeks away. Power Mac G4 Cube. We are so proud of this thing.